The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
Well, hello, guys, and welcome to My Psychic Connection. Our Halloween special is here. I hope everybody is ready to have some fun. We've been waiting for this. Everybody has been anticipating this show. I know we've been MIA for a little bit, but that's okay. Like we told you guys, we are going to have pop-up shows, so guys, get ready for those. We're going to have an amazing show, but can't do this show alone. Let's go ahead and start bringing on some of my special guests and people that you guys know so much. Let's go ahead with Squirrel. What's going on, Squirrel?
I'm so excited. I have been excited 3 weeks, but today I'm just like, whoa.
Mystic says, oh wow, love your costume. Thank you. Emma saying, hi guys, missed you all. And absolutely love it. Journey. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm so excited to see everyone's costumes and what everybody's gotten themselves into. You know, it's been 2 weeks since we've had our last show, so we have been working on the new episodes that are getting ready to come up. So there's so much cool, exciting stuff for everybody to be excited about. And giving everybody a little bit of time to get in and join us and have fun. If you guys are on our iHeartRadio network and would love to get a question in tonight, we are going to be doing readings. So guys, go ahead over to our YouTube channel at My Psychic Connection Live, and you guys will find the link. And once you get on there, you'll see us live. Click that, and you can ask your questions right in the chat. All right. And we got Lexi here saying, oh my God, I'm so excited. Absolutely, we're so excited. She goes, I've missed you guys so much. You look amazing. And we got Mariana saying, hello, hi. All right, so let's keep it going. We've got more people behind the scenes. Who do we got? Oh, we've got Energy, the metaphysical throne. What's going on? Woo! What are we starting?
Ooh, I've made my potion. Now the magic's in motion. Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Always been known to stir the pot.
I'm one big stirrer.
Same. I've been told that many times. Just stirring the pot. I was like, no, I'm telling the truth. There's a difference between the two. Stirring the pot is trying to cause chaos. I'm trying to get everybody to understand the truth here. All right. Well, we've got another beautiful psychic in the back here, so let's go ahead and bring her forward. Cassidy, the card slinger. Woo!
Hi, I'm so excited to be back here. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. And Beltane for the Southern Hemisphere. Well, for us,
yes,
too.
it is.
So that's a version.
Yeah, I was saying before the show, I get to celebrate a double whammy. Samhain for the Northern Hemisphere, because I was born in Scotland, so my roots are there. But here in Australia, it's Beltane, so it's sort of spring coming into summer.
Oh, yes. I love it. I go to Beltane. I just couldn't do so today or this year. I couldn't go. I was doing a show. I was here with you guys. It was fun. Still got to celebrate it, but just in a different way. All right. Mariana says, fun, yeah. All right. Guys, make sure we're sharing this out far and wide as we can. We're going to try to get to as many people as we possibly can. And ladies, I see Energy. You are a witch. How fitting for Beltane.
Yes, I am the Wicked Witch of the North, the Green Witch. Look out, people.
We've got Squirrel, which is Sister It.
Sister It.
Sister It.
I was going for terrifying, right?
Uh-huh.
And my son said, Mom, you're so cute. My mom said I was cute. My husband came home and said, oh, you're mildly creepy. I just can't go for terrifying.
And we've got Cassidy, who is a psychic.
And you know what, Squirrel, you are absolutely terrifying. When you popped on the screen, my heart definitely like jumped a little bit. But yes, I am a fortune teller this evening, so yes.
Ooh, I love a fortune teller. All right, and I am the angel of death tonight, so I'm excited to get all these beautiful readings out. So guys, make sure we're putting our questions in the chat. We're going to try to get to as many people as possible. And guys, do know that we are going to have some fun. We've got some games going on, and we'll be talking about a lightning round here in just a moment. But we're also going to be talking about a emoji contest. It's been a minute. Give me a second, guys.
What are these things called again?
All right, guys, do know that any type of mediumship question is definitely a paid question. So, guys, make sure that we are donating for a mediumship. But other than that, you guys make sure you guys are asking your questions, a specific question to be precise on that, because a general read will take us in a direction we might not want to go in, especially on the air. Because sometimes when you're getting those generals, we're going to talk about things that you definitely don't want to talk about. So make sure we are asking those specific questions. We'll be more than happy to get to as many people as possible. Guys, do know if you do a donation for any of the 3 M's, that's a mini, a medium, or a mega, make sure you guys know that you're going to get all of us. So this is a great time if you're ever going to get a question like that. Remember, megas allow you up to 4 questions, and the rest are just 1 question, but we will dive deep into them. So guys, make sure that if you guys do donate for that, you guys know which one. If you're donating for a quick read, you say Journey or Squirrel or Cassidy or Energy, so we know who to give that question to. But only the 3 M's do you get all 4 of us. So fun and exciting, guys. Do you guys know that we are doing free readings here too as well? So don't fret. But the 2 minutes are how long the free ones are. So the quick read is up to 5 minutes long, and the other ones are not timed. So the 3 M's never timed. So it's going to be fun. All right. And guys, do know that when you ask a specific question, that it is specific. The juicier the question, the better, the more information we're going to be able to get within a free reading. It takes a while to grab all of the information that you're looking for. That's why we say, give us that specific question, because 2 minutes goes quick and we can't dive deep in what it is that you're looking for. All right, we got Jean here. Jean saying, Journey, Squirrel, Cassidy, the Card Slinger, Energy. Hello, loves. Hello, how are you? My God, it's been so long. It feels like forever, but it's only been 2 weeks. And I'm thinking to myself, what was the whole and the reason for it is because things are changing. So I'm learning the new ways of things that are about to come through. So so much going on, guys. You guys don't even know. We've got other shows coming out. We've got psychic shows, comedy shows. There's so many new things coming about as this network has been switching over to its new platform and doing all this behind the scenes things. It's why we haven't been on the air these last 2 weeks, but we will start to have pop-up shows here and there. As a matter of fact, Energy and myself just talked about, bringing forward a pop-up show in the month of November. And so did Squirrel and myself. We were talking about bringing up a pop-up show. Haven't had a chance to talk to Cassidy, busy woman over there, but I'm pretty sure she'd like to do a pop-up show as well. All right. And Jean saying, Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, Jean. Now, guys, do you know that we are working on this the best we can? Things are a little bit different. We got new platforms, new systems, new things going on. So bear with us, as we've only got one of us working on the back right now. All right. And then Christy saying, love these costumes tonight. My first time here. Well, welcome. So happy to have you. All right, guys, do remember to post your specific question in order to get on our list. All of our questions get automatically starred and put to the side, so that way we never lose them. So you never have to post 1,000,001 different questions, because we will get to those questions as they are on our list. All right.
Can I show them the ghosties in my eyes?
Absolutely.
I got the coolest, like, see the ghosts?
Oh my gosh, those are so wild.
Love the
They're
eyes.
amazing.
Love the eyes. All right.
I-
Emma's already got that emoji contest rocking and rolling already. So thank you so much for that, Emma. We got Lexi. It says, are you changing the show name too? Nope. We're not changing the show name. It's staying the same. But the network that we're on is changing as we grow as individuals, as we grow as a whole here. There's so much new stuff we're going to be able to be seen on Amazon and all the other places that you guys haven't had a chance to watch us on. So it's definitely going to be fun. All right. So we've got now we're going to be on, I think it's 210 networks.
Dang.
That's incredible.
That
That's
was
incredible.
exciting.
All right. We got emojis going crazy. We got Mariana. She's
The
in there.
pumpkins.
In those pumpkins. I love it, guys. Do not forget kangaroos, squirrels, trees, lightning bolts, black
Octopus.
octopus. I'm getting there. I almost got there. I said black hearts first.
Black hearts too. I love the black hearts as well.
All right. A lot of people always keep looking for those octopus. They can't find them, so I say, and black hearts always work. All right. And Sunflower says, wow. Yes, we got so many cool things coming up. That's why we're in the middle of a transition. So doing this show, we're all super excited to dive in because we've missed you guys. Make sure we're sharing this out far and wide as we can. We're going to try to get to as many people as we possibly can. Guys, make sure you're posting those specific questions. We're going to start diving in. Ladies, are we ready for this?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
I'm sure you're ready for it. So let's go ahead and do this. That's right, folks. It's a lightning round, so go ahead and post as many yes/no questions as you possibly can. Right now, Squirrel is miming me at the moment. Isn't she doing great?
Stop talking, man.
It's like one of those Chinese movies that turn from Chinese to English.
Yeah.
And it's very off at the moment. All right. Guys, ask as many yes/no questions. We got 2 minutes for the first lightning round, guys. Here we go.
All right, we got Mary Jana. Will Christian's lies come out soon? Yes.
Okay, and Blooming Garden, hi Blooming Garden, I love your name, and asks, should F and I reconsider a reconciliation or should we move on completely? Well, that's not a yes/no question. I'm just going to answer the first part of it. Should you consider a reconciliation? No, sorry.
All right, we got Lexi. Hi, Lexi. Lexi's asking, will my car last another 6 months? Yes.
We got Mary. Oh, I forgot.
Mariana. My turn to mime, huh? Okay. Mariana says, is Christian wanting me to come back? Yes.
All right, we got Emma Rose. Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
She just said, oh, I'm in love. Laugh out loud.
Aw. Yeah, Blooming Garden. Is the American guy attracted to me? Yes.
And let's see who we have. I absolutely love this lightning round. It really challenges me. It challenges all of us when you think about it. So Blooming Garden, is this American guy attracted to me? I think we've just had that question, but I'm going to, we've got Christy. Thank you. Christy says, will I change careers in the next 18 months? That's a good question. Ooh, yes.
All right, next up we got Stacy. Stacy says, will I meet my love next year? Yes.
All right. We got Sunflower. Should I forgive my husband and reconcile with him? Undetermined.
Got Emma Rose. Will I continue to gradually become happier? No, but. Hi again.
Hello. Like I said, we're running a little slow in the back, but we're going to make this happen, guys. Thank you so much for all those yes/no questions. Now you guys can post specific questions so we can get to as many people as possible, and we'll have some fun with that. We do have another lightning round coming up. Do remember, if you guys would like to donate, if you donate one of the 3Ms, the mini, the medium, or the mega, you will get all 4 of us. If you are going for the quick read, you have to say which psychic you would like to answer your question, and we'll go from there. All right? And we'll be posting that here in the chat. There we go. There it is. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Oh, Squirrel's got something to say.
I want y'all to give like a big hoopla for Journey and thank the heck out of him because he's doing this all by himself, and it's hard. It is hard, but he's making this happen. So thank you, Journey, for everything you do.
Thank you.
Big time. Absolutely.
Definitely
He's
trying
the
to
man.
all over the screen.
He's the man with 2 brains, the one in front of the camera doing the readings and the other brain behind the scenes doing all the studio stuff.
Absolutely. Trying to make it all happen. And Lexi says, thank you, Journey. You're so welcome. All right. So let's go ahead and get this party started. We're going to start off with Squirrel. Squirrel, let's see who you've got.
All right. We got Haley. Hi, Haley. Haley, I love that picture, girl. Haley says, hello. Is there any messages you have from my spirit guides? I'm struggling with this graduate school environment and mainly the people I'm around. I have till mid-March left, but it's tough. I feel so lonely and like I will never find my group of people. Thank you. Oh, honey. Let's see what we can find for you. There's that. Haley, I feel like this is something that you've wanted to do for a very long time. That this was what, you know, like some little girls want to grow up to be ballerinas, but this is what you wanted to grow up to be. And you're finding that it is not a proper match for you. It's not harder than you thought as intellectually because you're a pretty damn intelligent young lady. However, I just feel like it's all crashing down around you and you're asking yourself, is this what I want to do? The message I've got for you is it is okay to change career paths. Really consider it. I know this is something you've wanted to do, but if these people are already not your people, going forward in this career path, you'll probably meet a lot of the same types of people. I don't generally give advice of switch gears, but you're going to continue to feel lonely if you stay on this career path. And you're going to continue to feel as if you are not in the right space for you. It's not what you expected to be. I don't think it's fair that when we're still babies, just graduating high school, when we only have the basics of what's out there, that we're supposed to make our minds up and decide what we're going to be for the rest of our lives. It's okay to switch gears. And that's what I'm getting here. I've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, the unhappiness. I've got the Tower in reverse. It's not the end of the world, but it's not good. I've got the struggle, the Five of Wands. Hope that helps, honey.
Wow. It's a lot of powerful cards you got out there.
And not generally advice I a squirrel give, but that's what I got from Spirit. So,
All right.
Helps.
So, guys, how many of you guys dressed up for Halloween tonight? I would love to know. Definitely dressed up. Was looking forward to it. I had this picked out months ago. Unfortunately, the wings that I wanted didn't come with it, but these ones did work. These ones worked in a pinch, but not the feather, big black wings that I ordered, which would have just been over the top phenomenal. Even though these ones, they look pretty good.
They look good. They do.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, if you guys are wondering who and why we're posting all these emojis, there's an emoji contest going on right now. So the person who puts on the most emojis is going to win at the end of the show. And Emma says, I was a reindeer at my friend's Halloween party, and I honestly smoked and drank too much.
I would have loved to have seen a reindeer whatever that's called.
What it sounded like. It definitely wasn't what it was sounding like.
Maybe I was drinking too much too, right?
Stevie says, you all look amazing. Thank you so much. So, guys, what costumes do we have? I love dressing up every year. I do dress up every year, whether I'm passing out candy or I'm here on the radio show with you guys. But I've been doing a radio special for the Halloween for the last 18 years, so I haven't got to pass out candy in a very long time. But I always dress up, even if you couldn't see me when I was on the air. It's always been amazing and fun to me.
It's so much fun. I mean, like, I really, for the last month, have felt like a big kid getting excited about dressing up.
Yeah. Kate says, I dressed up as the Rocky Horror Lips and went to the Rocky Horror and almost won the contest. That would have been so
That is
cool.
epic.
Brilliant.
That would have been so cool. I would have loved to have seen that.
We talked to a lady just yesterday, and she said her little boy was like 5 years old, and she watches the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and her husband watched it with him, and he was in kindergarten singing "Sweet Transvestite."
Nice.
Very nice.
We got Lexi here. It says, I would have loved to. It's just not really a thing here in Australia, but it's getting bigger. So maybe I'll get to with my son when he is a bit older. You know, the funny thing about that is that it is growing in popularity elsewhere, but just because it may not be popular doesn't mean you yourself can't enjoy and have that fun. By not doing things like that bring you such joy, you're taking from yourself. You're taking from yourself. So enjoy your time. If you're someone who likes Star Wars and wants to go to those, Comic-Cons, and you want to dress up as Luke or Leia or Darth Vader, do it. It is fun to you. Mm-hmm. That brings joy. Remember, life is worth living, not just being.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Live it. Enjoy it. Stop.
It is slowly
drop.
It is slowly getting traction here in Australia. We didn't have any trick-or-treaters at my place, but that's because I live down a very steep driveway and people don't want to walk up and down it.
Emma says, I had a blast at my friend's Halloween party, though. I got some compliments on my costume and my makeup, even while slumped over the couch from too much alcohol. That's good stuff. That's definitely good stuff. All right, guys, make sure we're posting our specific questions. That way you guys can get a question read here on the show. And remember, guys, if you guys do donate, if you donate one of the 3 M's, you guys are going to get all 4 of us. If you do a quick read, you are going to have to choose the psychic. And don't worry, we don't get upset, nor do we get jealous. We're just here to have a great time and to provide the answers that you guys seek. All right. Lexi says, I embarrassed myself going around to the house when I was a child. Nobody knew what was going on, but I did get a few pity butterscotch from an old couple.
Aw, bless the old folks with the butterscotch.
Go ahead.
I was going to say them church butterscotches, those little old ladies always had those butterscotches. Those were the best.
Yes. Yeah. No, my very first memory when we moved to Georgia when I was like 3 was Halloween. And my mom said every day I thought it was Halloween. And I would knock on doors for like 3 weeks. I was knocking on people's doors, tweak or tweet. And then she was like, you can't take candy from strangers. So I would go up to people and say, my name's Boo. What's your name? And they tell me their name. And I was like, we're not strangers anymore. Can I have some candy?
Love it.
Wow, sneaky. You're knowing your way around the rules. That's brilliant.
That is so cool. Oh, that is so cool.
All right, guys, we're going to keep this party going. We're going to go ahead and take another question. But Squirrel, what were we going to say there?
I know. I probably gave my mom fits because there were no strangers to me ever. Ever. Just friends I hadn't met yet.
Absolutely. Okay. I knew that when I met you. All right, our next question is going to be read by Energy, the metaphysical from
Okay.
Energy. Here's your question.
And it's Mystic Bond. Hi, Mystic Bond. Mystic Bond says, I have a new love interest. Would like to know if it's a positive road for me and if he reciprocates the fascination I have for him. So let's have a look at this new love interest and how it may move forward, how positive it might be. So let's lay out some cards. Ooh, I like the first card, Mystic Bond. I'm keeping you in suspense. Oh, I think overall this is looking very positive. The first card I have is the Star. So yeah, you're wanting this. You're wanting this to work. We've got that wishing and hoping, wish upon a star, which is funny coming from a crone, from a witch. But it is, it's about wishing upon a star. So I see something very, very positive in this initial energy with this person. I also have the Page of Wands, and I'm really excited about this Page of Wands because pages can represent small new beginnings. Wands represent that spark, that motivation, that va-va-va-vom. So I really feel that there is something there. As you move forward, I've got the Knight of Wands reversed, and I feel that one of you is being a little bit shy, holding back a little bit. And I feel that you've got to turn that Knight of Wands card around and really make sure that you're being seen by this person, seen for who you are, getting to know each other. Holding back and being a shrinking violet isn't going to work with this person. And then I've got the Eight of Cups reversed. Now, I'm so happy to see the Eight of Cups reversed because when the Eight of Cups is upright, I see someone who's walking away emotionally, who's leaving their heart behind. And so I feel that you are ready to explore this. I feel the other person is. Are they attracted to you? Let's have a little look. I've got the King of Pentacles. Yes, they are. They are wanting to get to know you. Now, tonight, instead of tea coins, I'm going to be using my Witch's Rune. So let's pull a Witch's Rune for you. And we have the Circle. The Circle is about making a commitment. And that bell. I love it.
You're the witch of astrology, so you're astrology witch.
Woo!
But then that would make Squirrel an astrology demon. So.
Oh!
Hey.
But if you're its sister, so you would be coming from the stars, from our perspective, because that's where it originated from. Is from the stars, not from this planet. Anyway,
That's right.
not from here.
I'll get that around. You're not from around here, are you?
Okay. If I do this with my hair, we're related. We're related, Sister It.
yeah. The first time I said I was gonna be Sister It, they were like Cousin It. I was like,
Cousin It. Oh my gosh.
Cassidy, there's you remind me of the cartoon, and I'm trying to think of the name of the cartoon, but she's a gypsy and her in this cartoon, and you look just like her at this moment. If anybody knows who I'm talking about, it is a Disney cartoon. And is it Esmeralda?
Esmeralda is.
Is that
She was in Hercules, wasn't she? Sorry, not Hercules. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Right?
Yeah, it's a Disney cartoon, but she had the red hair and the band.
That is a dark movie. Have you guys seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame? You scarred as a child. Watch that movie.
Melissa's saying, "Happy Halloween, happy Halloween, girl."
Happy Halloween.
And Emma says, "Wizards of Waverly Place." I've never seen that.
Me neither.
So that's one of the newer Disney shows. That's one of the newer Disney shows. That part I do know because Selena Gomez was in it.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
okay.
That's how I know of that. So,
Gotcha.
Emma,
So many shows to watch.
trying to make us show our age and shit. What are you doing?
Yes.
Damn it. She says, yeah, that was a show when I was a kid. Yes, yes.
Up, Emma.
Rub it in, rub it in.
All right.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm only 25 with 27 years of experience.
Lexi, she said Bewitched is probably your
yes.
for your time.
Dude,
Well,
wasn't that in black and white?
yes, and that might be so, but you ain't gotta say some shitty things like that.
Bewitched
Yes.
and I Dream of Jeannie. Those were both
Yes,
so
I
good.
dream of Jeannie.
They were
I love it.
before our time.
I love those shows.
That show was made before I was born, but I did watch it growing up because my parents watched it, and so did my grandparents. So it was like a whole shebang. But thanks, Lexi.
Those
Before
were
our time.
reruns, Journey.
Damn it, Lexi.
When I watch
when I
watch the old reruns, it's like, yes, I'm young again. I'm young again.
Lexi says only the first half of the show was black and white. They eventually figured out how to go to color on television.
Yes.
Because I remember it in color. I don't remember it in black and white.
I remember
I do.
black and white.
I do, unfortunately.
Divine says, Happy Halloween, but hello and happy Halloween.
Happy
All
Halloween.
right. And Emma says, I miss the days when the shows Jesse and Shake It Up were on Disney. I have no idea. Again,
No,
Generation
after my
Gap.
time.
way before me, or way after me. I stopped watching television when I was like, God, I can't even remember. I think the last time I actually was like, I would watch television on a regular basis was like 1998. And since then, I haven't. I've always worked like nights because I worked at the bar. I was always bartending, so television wasn't a thing. And then I slept during the day, or I had a second job or a third job, depending on how much money I wanted to make that year. So, and in Key West, TV wasn't a thing. You only watched it on a certain night with your family because it was family night. And then the majority of the time, we were, doing stuff. We were at the ocean. We were, doing something somewhere else. My family was very busy. We always had something to do. So TV wasn't always the thing for us. We had certain shows that we liked, and then we would watch like on Tuesday nights or Thursday nights or something like that. Emma says, Journey might as well be famous, laugh out loud. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But not just myself. Not just myself. I got my fellow ladies here that are on the same network as I. And we have a great time. Guys, if you are just tuning in, make sure you guys are posting your specific questions in the chat. That way we can get those questions in our chamber, and we'll be more than happy to answer those questions. Melissa's laughing out loud at us. Or for my two ladies beneath me,
She's lolling.
lolling. So,
Lolling, lol.
Lol.
it's got to be in capitals. They'll say LOL or laugh out loud if it's in all caps, but if it's lowercase, they say lol.
Yeah, it's like a little word. LOL the word or LOL the abbreviation.
Yes.
It just makes sense.
That still means the same thing.
Cassidy and I are on the same page. You're lol.
You sure are. High five.
I gave two since there's two of you. All right, well, to talk to one of our lol sisters, Cassidy the Card Slinger is next. Cassidy, let's see who we've got for you.
My costume came with cards. We'll talk about them later. They're hilarious. But I got real cards with me. We have got Milady. Hello, my dear. Milady's asking, what is the reason behind, I'm not sure how to say that name, my dear. I'm just going to call him A. What is the reason behind A's behavior towards me? We used to adore each other. I felt betrayed. What should I think of this? All right, my dear, let's take a look at what's going on behind their behavior.
Amondo
And,
behavior.
pardon?
Amondo?
Amodio.
Amodio? I've never heard that name before. Amodio? This person. What is the reason behind this person's behavior? Let's take a look here. And then to answer your question about what should I think of this, I'll just say never let anyone tell you what you should think or what you should feel, my dear. But let's see what's going on. Okay, so interesting. it feels as though like the communication style has entirely changed between the two of you. I've got the Page of Swords reversed. It seems that whatever level of communication, however they used to speak to you or with you, is either non-existent or has gotten considerably sharper. We're not saying what we actually feel. Nobody's really getting across anything of substance. It just feels very broken, the connection between the two of you. I have the King of Pentacles reversed as well as the Page of Wands reversed. So where you're saying you feel betrayed, this individual is also feeling let down, feeling like some dynamic in your relationship or what the two of you agreed upon has broken down in some regard. They feel like a certain level of trust has been broken between your relationship. And with that Page of Wands reversed, it feels as though they have changed directions. It feels like they are wanting to, for lack of a better way of saying it, protect their heart, but it's coming across quite immature. It's like if they had a problem with you, they should, they could perhaps tell you, talk to you about it. But it feels like they're just taking what seems to be the low road or the easy road here in terms of, I'm just going to pull back. I'm going to walk away from this. I've got my hurt little feelings over here and I'm not willing to deal with this other person. So it's hard because it doesn't seem as though I've got the hangman here from on your end. You have no idea what is going on for them. I feel like this conversation has never even happened. And both of you don't actually have the truth of what went down that ended up in the two of you feeling the way that you are feeling. Does that make sense? Neither of you, like, it almost feels like a made up situation that you guys have fallen out over. There's something here that you both don't actually understand what went on. And on A's side, they are just pulling back. I don't want to deal with this. And they're, like I said, the energy here is quite immature. So they are not acting. I hope that was helpful, my dear. Thanks for your lovely question.
All right. I love it. Love it. Love it. If you guys want more information, you guys can always click that donation link and we can dive a little bit deeper into your questions. Just let us know if you want to dive deeper, or you can even ask a second question. All right. So that helps. I try to let people know that because they think that, oh, I need to dive deeper into that one. No, this question or that answer could possibly trigger a different question.
Truth.
So,
yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
I've noticed in the chat where people are like, oh man, I should have asked this. And they're like, you triggered it with this.
Yeah, that's what makes those 2 minutes so hard. We're so restrained. It's a very quick, short amount of time.
Guys do know that we're going to try to get to as many people as possible, so please post that specific question, and we'll try to get to as many as possible. But guys, there's something brewing. What is it? Get ready to mime. Get ready to mime. It's your turn again. All right, guys, this is the lightning round. This is where you're going to post as many yes/no questions as you possibly can. So please give us all those yes/no questions. You guys can ask as many yes/no questions as you want, and we're going to get that clock started. Guys, do know that we are posting all of the specific questions to our chamber. That way we can get to as many as we possibly can. I see the questions coming in. Squirrel is doing a great job mimicking my voice. So lucky to have her here tonight, because without her, we would be lost. All right, well, let's get it started. Here we go.
Okay. Does my brother have a secret crush on? No.
And Melissa, is Calvin deceiving me? Let's have a look for you, Melissa. Is Calvin deceiving you? No.
And Squirrel's got me crying my makeup off here. And next up, we've got Haley. Hi, Haley. Haley says, will I pass all of my finals with an 80 or better when I take them in December? Thank you. Yes.
All right. We got Mariana says, will I be financially abundant next month? Ooh, undetermined based on how you asked the question.
High vibe frequency says, will I see any luck with my situation this year? Yes.
And Haley too. Haley T, I should say. Will Hundu and I meet within a year? I am so caught up in these witch cards that I'm using tonight, let me tell you, Haley. And I've got, undetermined. Rats.
Melissa says, will I finally meet Kay soon? No. But
Ooh, a butt. I love a butt. I have one. All right. So Emma says, should I be proud of myself? Absolutely, yes.
Christy says, will my daughter stay in Virginia after college? No.
And Kate asks, will Little Shop be a disaster? Interesting question. You have me intrigued. Yes, sorry.
next up, we got Stacy. Stacy says, will I find the perfect place to live for me and my family and what I am looking for? You see the perfect place? Undetermined.
All right. We've got Tanya. Tanya says, will I get a car within 1 month? Yes.
We got Flora. Hey, will I meet someone this year? Yes.
And I have Sunflower. Sunflower says, will Phil try to come home in December? Let's have a look. Oh, no.
There's a butt in there. I know there's a butt. All right.
There is.
Not supposed to be me, but I'm going to go ahead since I'm on the screen. It says, Christy says, could my son enter the NFL draft someday? Yes.
Emma, should I start making daily gratitude lists again? Yes. Yes.
Mystic, should I start writing the book tomorrow? Yes.
And high vibe frequencies. Am I doing all that I should? Now, there's a loaded word, should. Let's have a look. Yes.
Emma, should I start meditating regularly again? Yes.
All right. We got Divine. Divine says, I've been having a lot of premonitions being back to back with my daughter's father before the, premonitions being back with daughter's father before the end of the year. Do you see that happening? No.
And Haley, does Hundu love me? Yes.
It was fun. Hard. So fun.
I love the yes no round because it's challenging because sometimes the way they ask the question doesn't give a proper yes or no answer. So you've got to sit there and kind of look for it because it can be a yes, but there's a process or there's something happening in order to get there. That's the same way with a no. Even an undetermined can throw you the hell off.
Yeah.
Completely throw you off. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is so true. And I just want to get into the nitty gritty behind it. And I have to keep going, bite your tongue, yes or no, undetermined.
Every time. Go ahead.
There have been many times where I had to get on the screen and be like, Squirrel, it's not a yes or a no. She's like, damn it.
And every time I say indeterminate, I want to go, because.
Yes.
I think Cassidy started the butt.
Yeah.
Saying butt. And then it just kind of, and I'm always like, oh, there's so much more. Because there is. It's so hard not to be able to dive into it. But we're going to keep it going, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take our next reading. Let's find out who is the lucky person here. We've got Gemma. Gemma says, is Adam stuck in depression? Adam is stuck in depression currently. We didn't talk for a short while. He wanted space. I understand, but he started talking again now, thankfully. Is this something we can get through together? So, Gemma, when it comes down to the situation between you and Adam, I do feel that you guys can get through this. Here's a problem, though. We're going to dive into the problem. The problem is there's a lot of I can't. You both speak in the word can't. You've got to take that shit out of your vocabulary. It is damaging. He gets into a mode of can't. You're feeling like, oh, I'm limited to certain things. You guys have got to remove that. If you guys can remove that out of your life, things will be a lot better. But if you guys continue to keep going down the can't road, you're going to find those problems. You're going to find yourself sad. You're going to keep finding what you don't want rather than what it is you do want. You guys want to move in together? Get rid of can't. You guys want to be together forever? Get rid of can't. Start talking about the things that deeply are the things you want to talk about, but do not sit there and talk about, well, I can't do this because of this. I can't do that because of that. How do we make it happen? If it's a can't, you're like, I want to live with you, but we need to do this. Take can't out of it. How do I make the action happen? And then take action. Without action, all it is words, and you guys are going to find yourselves falling back and forth in depression. When he's sad, then you get sad later. And then vice versa, and it keeps bouncing off. So one of you's happy, the other one's sad. There's a yin and yang to it, but it is damaging the relationship because there's this word can't. I can't do this because of my limitations. I can't do this because we're so far away. I can't do this. Stop worrying about people in his life. He's not going anywhere, clearly. I'm going to tell you this right now. Y'all have a love for each other, and it's amazing. And I don't want to see you lose that love. But if you continue to put can't in, it will destroy you.
You know, they say can't lives on won't street.
Yeah. I tell people to get rid of the word, well, I hope it happens. Get rid of hope. You got to take action.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of hope. If you want change, you got to make change. If you want something in your life, you've got to make it happen. It's not just going to happen.
I feel the same way about the word should.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Prairie says, hey, y'all. Lovely to see you again. Happy Halloween. Well, happy Halloween, Perry Wind. All right, is it wins or is it wind? It's wins. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was wind.
Energy has a quote of should, and I love it.
Well,
Okay.
let's hear it, Energy.
Okay, I wrote this many years ago because I used to be a should or shouldn't person. And my little quote is, the only should that there should be is that there should be no shoulds, only choices.
Love that.
Absolutely.
Love
All
that.
right.
Yes.
And Perry Wind says, absolutely love your costumes, darlings. Y'all look fire. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm in the fire right now. With this lighting, they may take me as the wrong type of angel.
Retribution angel. Though.
And
Oh my gosh, I just realized the demon and the angel are side by side.
yes,
Cute.
and the fortune teller and the witch are next to each other, which they go hand in hand as well.
Nope, this way. There we are.
All right. This has been so enjoyable. Thank you guys for being on tonight. Absolutely, guys. We've missed having shows with you guys. We missed doing all this, but don't worry. We're not gone forever because we're going to keep coming back. We got some pop-up shows, and as we start the 2025, all the shows are going back to 5 days a week, and we've got new shows coming in. So we've got a lot of cool things about to happen, so I can't wait. Oh.
You know what's interesting? We're all quite problematic for certain traditions.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the theme of the evening. I was like, what is our group theme? That's the theme.
We should have problematic.
Yeah, all the problem children.
My Psychic Connections problematic Halloween special.
I was known as a problematic child because I could see through bullshit as a kid, and I could see mediumship stuff. So I was telling my one teacher about a bunch of medium things, and I did not know that her boyfriend had passed away, but I had seen him, and he was talking, and I was like, "You cannot see him." And I went into detail as to what was, and she took me out of her class. I had to go to a totally different teacher. I was like, I thought everybody knew how to do it. I didn't know I thought she was just ignoring him. I wasn't sure. And Jean says, Emma's got some trumpets, but Jean says, glad I could catch you guys tonight.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
we're glad you're here too, guys. Make sure we're posting our specific questions. That way we can get to as many questions as we possibly can tonight. We still have time to donate? You most certainly do. Just click the link. It is pinned to our YouTube channel. And guys, I will post it again here real quick for you. Do know that we are moving a little bit slower than normal, only for the fact that I'm doing the back of the house stuff and doing readings and functioning everything all at once, because technically right now I'm the only one that's trained to do it at this time. So we're working on it, guys. We're working on it. All right. We're going to keep it going. Squirrel's going to be up next with our next question. Squirrel, let's find out who in the heck is that lucky one. Who is the lucky one here? Boom.
We got Melissa. Hi, Melissa. She says, am I on the right path with Kelvin, or is he deceiving me? I know I'm scared to be too trusting too soon, and he hates that. Let's see. Are you on the right path with Kelvin? Oh, yes. Just like, yes, stop doubting it. Some people you can trust that quick. I'm going to show you these cards, okay? I don't always show them. I got the 9 of Cups. That's the wish card. That is a joyful celebration card. Now, be careful what you wish for, all right? But in this case, you're wishing that you can be able to trust him. Yes, you absolutely can. Now, are things going to be perfect? No. It's impossible. This is a relationship that you will have to put work in, but all relationships that work need work put into them. They don't just happen by themselves. And then look at this. Look at this. I know you can't see it all the way, but do you see that lovely young man loving on that fox, a squirrel on his shoulder? This is the Page of Cups. This is stability. This is love. He values you so highly. Yes, you can trust him. He is giving you his all. Start giving some all back to him, and don't be afraid to put work into him. Okay? He is beautiful. And yes, there will be issues because, hey, we're alive. Life has issues. But start trusting him. Start giving him your heart. And what you receive from this man will be phenomenal. Okay, I hope that helps, honey. He's beautiful.
All right, good stuff. And Squirrel, here's the little thing here.
Oh, Prairie says, I hope you're a makeup artist or character costume design on the side, hon. Because, wow, if you did that yourself, you are out of this world talented. Thank you. I did this myself.
You did.
I had lipstick everywhere.
And Melissa did say, okay, just been so scared.
You don't have to be, Melissa. Oh, he was, beautiful.
Yeah, he's military. That was the issue with meeting. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, guys. Now, do know that we are going to have pop-up shows. There will be a pop-up show next week, and there'll be more following. So we'll get into detail about who the pop-up show is, and hopefully all the new stuff will be starting to fall into place for us a little bit easier than it is tonight. It's a little bit slower tonight, but, it's just, learning the system is kind of a pain in the ass. All right.
But it's fun. It's fun.
It is fun. All right, but let's keep it going, though, because Energy is our next reader. Energy, let's find out who you have on the list.
Ooh, the mystery. And I have Mariana. Mariana asks, will Christians' secrets and lies come out soon? Now, Mariana, soon is a relative word. For some people, soon is today. For other people, soon is in 3 months' time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a look at it over a period of time around Christians' secrets and lies. Will they come out before the end of the year? And then looking at next year. I don't see them coming out for quite some time. I've got the Knight of Cups reversed. The thing is that Christian hides a lot. Please understand that sometimes some of the things that Christian keeps secret is not necessarily all lies. Sometimes he is just being private. But I do feel that there are things that aren't true that are not being shared. I also have the 10 of Cups reversed. And this is saying that, this has been going on for a long time. This issue has been going on for a long time and it is not being resolved and it is driving you crazy. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. You cannot take responsibility for Christians' actions, or in this case, non-actions. So you need to have a little look within yourself about why it's upsetting you so much and what can you do to let this go, because it is just going to keep hanging around. Let's add some witches' runes to that and see what we have. I've got the scythe. The scythe is basically a curly sword. And so this is saying it's time for you to cut this off, cut this connection off in terms of you wanting to know this information. Unless it's affecting you in some tangible way, in some way where you need to take action, cut it off, let it go, and focus on you. I also have the arrow, and this is the symbol of the man or the male energy in the witches' runes, and it's also about going forward. So it is time for you to move on and not let this continue to eat away at you, because with this eating away at you, you are... Oh, and there we have the bell. Thank you so much for your question. And hopefully that's a little bit of help for you in getting through this, because it's not easy, is it? All relationships are hard. All these connections we have with people can be so complex, can't they? I mean, even when you're in the happiest of relationships, there's still complexity there and things that get in the way. And I find sometimes, this is for everybody, we get so caught up in all the little things that at the end of the day might not mean much when it comes to what is working. And then the other side of the coin is there are so many negative things going on, but you're not walking away. And that's something we all need to think about a little bit. That's my little bit of Crone's wisdom for the night.
Yeah, it's true. If you've ever seen that picture, I thought it's really powerful. It's like a hand holding onto a rope, and it's just holding on, and the hand is getting red and raw, and it's in so much pain. And it's like, and then you let go, and it's like the hand can move again, and all the color returns.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
yeah, it's brilliant. It's very true.
Very true.
Oh, we've got the angel shimmy going on up there.
Yes.
He's up. Can you see? He's up in the clouds. He's up.
I'm working on it.
That's not
Yeah,
like
that's nice.
every time one of you says shimmy, all I can hear is shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Anyone besides me remember that, or am I just that old?
We're not talking about age here.
I think-
We've been called out 3 times tonight about age.
I think it must have been a USA popular thing, because I don't know of it here in Australia, and I certainly don't remember it as a kid in Scotland.
I think it was like actually a song on the radio. Like,
Was
what
it?
the hell, man?
Yeah, rings a bell. Is that an advertisement for something?
Oh, I think it might have been.
You know, so many jingles are still in my head. Hear them all those years later.
I can still do the whole hold the pickles, hold the lettuce.
All right, I'm going to fess up. I'm not responsible for those, but I used to write radio ads many years ago. I'm responsible for some horrible things.
I love that.
Those things that stick in your head and stay there.
Oh yeah, some of them are my fault.
All right, Divine, I've seen that you have placed a donation for a reading. Let us know in the chat which psychic you would like to have do your reading for you. You've got Journey, Squirrel, Cassidy, and Energy. So go ahead in the comments and let us know which psychic you would like to do that reading. All right, Stacy says I'm constantly moving like this. Stacy says I'm constantly moving like that, even while meditating, which I found out yesterday. You know, I did not realize that when I do meditations that I move in a circle like this. I didn't realize I did that the whole time.
Yeah. I rock. And like, I need kinetic meditation because I cannot stay still. Nope.
I find that too. I need my body moving to shut my mind off. It's very helpful.
I find once I get past the initial, wriggles and whatever, I go really still. So much so that when I'm finished meditating, I get, oh my God, can I move again? I get so still.
Yeah.
But I'm one of these people who meditate sitting cross-legged without any support. So I sit with a straight spine.
I do too. I sit cross-legged and then I just realized I'm going counterclockwise. That was the other thing.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's news to me. I don't even realize I'm doing it. But guys, something just came through. All right, we got a quick reading. All right. Divine has sent in a request for a reading with myself. So she says, I've been having a lot of premonitions, being back to back with my daughter's father. He has been coming now for a couple of weeks, seeing our daughter at my home. Do you see us back together as a couple this year? Has been coming to my place. Love to get back together. Do you see him really sober and us back together? See, that was the problem. I was going to say, when it came down to the situation, I did not feel he would live up to his end of the bargain. So I get the excitement about, being around and him staying on the straight and narrow and trying to make things happen for him. But unfortunately, I find him falling flat on that. I don't see him. He'll be good for a little while. And congratulations, but he's really going to need some encouragement. But the type of encouragement that he needs is not, okay, unfortunately, you are not the one who can keep him on that straight and narrow. If you are the one who tries to keep him there, he's going to see that as an argument. He's going to want to fight with you. He's going to want to argue with you and to take on emotions that you don't deserve. These emotions and the reason that he drinks, the reason why he does what he does is because he is trying to suppress what he's been through in his entire life. He has been through some really dark places. He's got some really deep thoughts, and he doesn't want to seem vulnerable. So the best way to avoid all of that strong emotion is to not be here. So he doesn't want to live in the now. He wants to live in La La Land. That's what, not being sober is living in a world that doesn't exist, where it's always a good time, party time, excellent. I don't have to deal with problems. They'll be there tomorrow. I'll deal with them tomorrow. Well, guess what? Tomorrow never comes because they end up going back to that same world and everything continues to keep being put off. Yes, is there an opportunity for it? Absolutely. But I need you to know that it is not going to be an easy ride. This is not going to be easy for you. This is actually going to be really hard for you. And I don't want that to be so tough on you, but you're going to need help from the outside. Going to meetings, it's going to be something that would happen. She has, I've been in AI for 5 years now, and I know that I have worked a lot on myself and worked through what I went through with him. If he could just work his program like I worked mine, would be amazing. But see, the experience for each person is different. Your emotions are not his emotions. Some of the things that he is feeling, some of the things that he is doing is not, and what he's been through is completely different. You were looking at that time for that help. You wanted it. And that's what people need to realize when it comes to sobriety, is that you've got to want it. Because if you're being forced into it, you will not stick with it. But if you want it, you will get it. And then she said, AI, it's a therapy for friends and family of alcoholics. We have it and addicts. We have different programs as well, and Alcoholics Anonymous and things like that, where they go to meetings each week and they work through a program. They got 12 steps they work through, and they talk about emotional things. He doesn't like to feel vulnerable. Let's just put it plain and simple. That's why drinking, that's why, any type of substance to get him out of reality is so important to him. And that's why it's ruled his life for so long. It's also why it ruled your life, is because you had deeper emotions you were trying to hide from. You didn't want to face those things. You didn't want to deal with those things, but you did. You had the strength and the courage to do so. Right now, he has the power to do it. Sticking with it is another thing, because the moment he feels frustrated, the moment he feels that tension, that's his cup that's his coping mechanism. That is how he copes with it. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I definitely get that's why he does it. And Divine says, yes, absolutely makes sense. But I want you to realize if this is the route you're going to go, this is the direction you're going to go, it is a long road. But do not be the person who's trying to fix him. It will not work in your favor. It'll turn into a fight, and you will find yourself back in the same results as you were before. All right. Woo! There's a lot of emotions in that man. A lot. There are so many emotions that 5 minutes definitely wasn't going to be able to cover all the emotions that I was seeing with it, but there's a lot of raw emotion. There's a lot of raw nerve. He's got some very, very dark things in his past that they pop up like a premonition. They dreams about that type things. So that's why reality is not a good place for him. So, I can only fix myself makes sense things. True. But sometimes being there for somebody is all the help you need to provide. And that goes for anybody that has an addiction or is there for somebody who has an addiction. Sometimes they're not looking to you for the answer. They're just looking for you to be there without judgment. They just need someone there. Let the professionals, let the, your priest or your rabbi or whoever it is you're going to, your psychic of your choice, the programs that they have out there, if that's who they're talking to get that deeper emotional things out, let them have it. But you can be there as a supporter. It means the world. It means the world. Divine says, got it. Thanks, Journey. You are so welcome. And like I said, I was talking to everybody on that. If you know somebody and they just need you there, just listen. Listening without judgment can make things so much better for that person.
And easier to move forward.
Absolutely. 100%.
Beautiful advice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and throw Cassidy, the card slinger, up there because she is next on the board. Let's find out who Cassidy has as her person. There we go.
Here we go. This is from Blooming. Hello. Blooming is asking, what are FA's current thoughts and feelings for me and us? 4 months, no contact initiated by me. Thank you. All right, my dear, let's take a look at what's going on with FA at the moment. You said you had no contact initiated by you. What is going on for FA? Okay, well, interesting. So FA seems to be reevaluating themselves. Hello. Reevaluating who they are without you. How things started for them. I got the 8 of Swords reversed where it feels very much like the you not having any contact with them and you blocking that connection that way. They felt very, very lost. Very like a huge support system or someone that they cared about a lot was stripped from them, seemingly by their own actions, though. I think they did they have it coming of sorts? Yes, they seem to have screwed up in some fashion. Dropped the ball, if you will. Dropped many balls. This is a Halloween-themed deck, and this guy here is holding a bowl of eyeballs. Anyways, so it seems like right now, when I'm looking at FA, how they're feeling about you, just to put this lightly, my dear, you're not coming up as strongly in the picture as you had been, because FA is now needing to put themselves back together and figure out their life without you in it and how they are going to navigate moving forward. So I've got the King of Cups as well as the Emperor. So it feels like FA is really sinking themselves into their work right now, trying to look towards the future, needing to also ask some harder questions that they've been avoiding. There's quite a bit of emotional growth that's going on here with you having removed yourself from their life. Blooming says, yes, I helped him in his job a lot every single day. Yeah, so that it certainly seems like on the work front that floor has many ways fallen out from under them, but it's a lot deeper than that for them. It doesn't feel like it's just limited to the relationship in a work fashion. The other card I have here is the Page of Cups reverse. So there's I I would say they're really missing the way that you made them feel, the way that you two connected. It feels like there was a level of authenticity in your relationship that the two of you had that FA is not able to find in another person. So the support. Thank you for your question, Carolyn. I hope that was helpful.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love us being together. Little power team up here, having a great time, guys. Loving so much to be back on the screen with you ladies. It's we did a Journey and Friends the episode prior to that, so it's just like a recap. But Cassidy couldn't join us because it was Thanksgiving, so she wasn't able to join us that day. So Fleming says, thank you for the reading.
You're very welcome, my dear.
And guys, do know that we do love a great feedback. If you go to journeyryanlive.com/reviews, go ahead and post some reviews for us. We make them into videos and put them on our YouTube channel. So guys, let's keep it rolling. Let's go ahead. And since I got asked a question, we're going to go over to Squirrel since I would have been after Cassidy. Squirrel, you are muted. I know you had something funny to say, but we did not hear
I
it.
was so confused.
Yeah, I did a paid reading, so I'm going to go ahead.
I have not known when I am without the shows every day. I have no clue when I am, ever.
The shows did help you with time. That part I do know.
Oh my God, I need
That part
that.
I do know. All right. Well, Squirrel, let's find out who we have on this beautiful list tonight for you.
All right, we got Lexi. Hey, girlfriend. Lexi says, will I meet my true love online? I have been on a date that didn't work out and losing faith that I will ever meet the one. All right, Lexi, let's see what's going on. And remember, it takes time to find the one. You got to kiss a lot of frogs before you can kiss a prince. I know you know, you guys. I don't remember who said that, but that was a very, very famous quote in the 80s. So the first thing I've got is have faith. Have faith, Lexi. You're going to meet people, not necessarily online. The fool gets out. He's taking that leap of faith. You've got to get out and meet people outside of the town that you live in, especially if it's a small town. She said, I think I've kissed so many. My mouth is full of pond water. Just go. You can be a fountain. You're okay, this is hard to say. You are tempted by the wrong reasons. You have got to take your time and get to know somebody. It can be online, but I really do feel like you need to get out and not the reasons. Don't fall in love with somebody just because they think you're special. There's a lot of people out there who will pretend to think you're special so they can get what they want or they can take advantage of you, okay? Whenever anyone shows you special attention, you have the temptation to jump into it, and then you end up with your hands full and a pocket full of nothing, okay? Take your time. You are a passionate, beautiful woman. Get out there. Don't give up on online. But I see you going out there and meeting people. Get over that fear and get over that. I don't want to say get over. Try to narrow down that need to be appreciated. Lexi says, yes, why I'm attracted to the ones I can fix. I need to go for the good guy. The good guys, Lexi, are the ones that last forever. And when they show... Oh, Bill.
Great reading.
All right. That was a good question, and I love the pond water thing.
That was funny.
Nancy says, thank you so much, Squirrel. You are so welcome.
I have 2 ponds literally outside my back fence. No way am I drinking that. Too many frogs and snakes live in there.
I have the big ass Great Lakes, so they're not so dirty. Love it. Love it. All right. Well, let's keep the party going, guys. We're going to be getting off here really soon, so we're going to go through the list one more time. And Energy is next. Energy, let's find out. Who do we have on the list for you tonight?
Ooh, I wonder. And it's Aisha. And I'm just going to say S.A. because I don't know how to pronounce the person's name. S.A. Did he move on from me? Did he never have love feelings for you? Let's have a look at S.A. and moving on and those love feelings. Has S.A. moved on? Yes. Is this the quick answer? I've got the 7 of Wands. I feel that when you and SA were connected, that it wasn't an equal partnership. I feel like one person was always on the defensive and the other person was almost always on the attack, not physically, but in terms of how communication worked. And so therefore a barrier came up. If you have a look at this card, you can see the barrier, you can see all the wands, and this person's got their wand up saying, stop, stop. So I do feel that the past has created this moving on. I have the Justice card as well. And I do feel that this moving on is in both of your best interests. Things balance out now that you've moved on and now that they've moved on. And you need to move on emotionally. Let go of this. It seems to be a night, and considering it's Halloween, in old terms, Samhain is how it's pronounced in Gaelic, it is about a time of letting go. It's a time of remembering and letting go what no longer works for us. And holding on to old stuff is not always healthy if you are not finding a way back towards it. I also have the Death card reversed, and this is saying I don't see any change. I don't see any change in this. I feel that this is a connection that you need to let go. Now, in terms, was there any love originally? Let's have a look and see. And I've got the 5 of Swords. I don't think this is what you would call true love. I feel that there was a connection there. I felt that in some ways you had needs that each other fulfilled. But in terms of unconditional love, I just don't see that it was there. Let's do a witch's rune, because I wouldn't be the crone tonight if I didn't do a witch's rune for you. And I have the waves. So this is about emotional. And we have the bell. Thank you so much for your question. It's never hard to move on, is it? When, you know, your heart's still being pulled in a direction.
Absolutely.
You're muted, Jen.
Is on mute.
I have to do it for the echo purposes.
Yeah.
Because my microphone's picking up everybody now. The thing is that when I've noticed in love is when someone goes a step away, they automatically assume it's their fault. Take into consideration that they're going through something of their own changes, and that not necessarily is it you as their reasoning for walking away. Sometimes they don't know how to control themselves, and they think they want something until it's too late, and they lose the person they love.
Yeah, and there is this outlook that, you know, some people are in your life for the long term, some are there for a minute, some are there for some of the time. It doesn't mean because we connect with someone or we have feelings for someone that they're meant to be part of our lives forever, because we all have our own, excuse the pun, journeys to take.
Journey goes anywhere. All right. Adrienne says, just now catching you guys on here. Love, love, love the costumes. Well, thank you. We worked hard. We worked hard for this. We've been so excited about this show for weeks now. We've been talking about it now. I've done 18 years of radio, and I've had a Halloween special, and we only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes, but we almost didn't have one. And then I just couldn't do that long of a span without being on the show with you guys, and then being on the show with everybody that's in the audience tonight. Guys, don't forget to be hitting that like and subscribe button. That helps us out, makes the channel grow, and we've got more content coming your way. I know it'll be a day or two after Halloween, but Halloween is 7 days long. This is why it's the Hallows Eve. There's 7 days. 7 days, guys.
Yes.
7
Get you
days.
for 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're supposed
Yeah.
to, but we don't get that lucky.
I actually treat each of the Sabbats as a whole season. That I'm now just in Samhain or Halloween season, and I will keep working with that energy until we come to the next season, and then I work with that energy, and so it gives that continuity and flow.
All right. Guys, do know we have a list of people on both sides. So we're on multiple platforms. We're going to try to get to as many questions as possible. I do know that if you want to guarantee your reading, you guys can donate in order to guarantee the reading, but we're not going to be able to get to all the free readings that come through. So we do apologize for that, but we're only here for a little bit of time, and we try to get to as many people as possible. Okay. So I see that emoji contest still rocking and rolling, and we're close to a winner here. But we're going to keep this party going, and we're going to go ahead with Cassidy. But Squirrel was going to say something. Squirrel, what were you going to say?
We got a really great message from Lexi. It
Yeah.
says, thank you all so much for your time. I've missed your energies every week. So excited that the channel is growing, and I can't wait to see what 2025 has in store for my psychic connection.
Ooh, it's got some great stuff coming, guys. We're going to be on Amazon Live. We're going to be on all the platforms for you guys to see us. But right now, we're on 198 as we speak, but we'll be on 210 once the new stuff kicks in. So we're looking forward to all this great stuff and new psychics and new shows coming through. Absolutely a lot of great stuff coming on. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic over to Cassidy. Cassidy, let's go ahead and see, who do you have on the list here? Let's see. Where is it? There it is.
There we are. We are here with Stacy. Hi, Stacy. Stacy is asking, been with my husband for 17 years and been through the ringer on all topics. Are we going to make it through this hard time and become happy again? All right, my darling. Thank you for your beautiful specific question. Let's take a look at if you're going to make it through this hard time. Oh, okay. See, and when you've already said that you absolutely will, but it's not going to be unscathed, and it doesn't seem as though you're going to be the same people out the other side of this. Ooh, that sounded real cheesy, but bear with me for a moment. So I have the Knight of Cups coming here. So initially, like the relationship, the connection the two of you have is deeper and stronger than the struggles that you're experiencing right now. Even though on the surface, it may feel like everything is weighing down on you, because there seems to be stressors coming from multiple different angles right now. So there is stressors between the two of you, and you're also both dealing with things on your own that you aren't able to really help and support the other person with. So it feels like we've got two people here that are feeling really disconnected, very overwhelmed, and just like there's too much going on. So it's hard to even carry your own weight in this situation, as well as trying to carry it together and maintain and work on the relationship between the two of you. I have both the Star card here and the 10 of Coins. So both of those are really showing me a stable relationship and a stable family unit here. As well, she says, I am changing as a person, and he seems to have gone backwards. Yes, you are so right. And I mean, he's just like, he's not as fast as you. And it is sort of as terrible, like as cliche as that one sounds, the 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing. That's really the progression that it looks like here. That Ace of Swords is really letting you know this is something that you are going to have to fight for. It's not going to be a walk in the park. I've got the 10 of Wands here as well. This is a grind ahead of you. It's something that you're already in. When you're going through a difficult time, perhaps the worst thing you want to hear, or the last thing you want to hear, is this isn't going to end. It's not that it is going to end, but it's not going to be soon, because of the depth and the complexity of the issues that the two of you are going through right now. You both have your own crap going on, and then you have crap that you need to deal with within each other. Stacey says, it has always been like that, lol. Yeah, I mean, and relationships, everybody goes through difficult times, and through, the ebb and flow of any relationship, we all go through a similar thing. But this is something that is not only that you are going to have to fight for, but really something I think that is worth fighting for. You have been through the ringer. You're just going through it again. And there is going to be a peaceful and actually rather loving relationship out the other side of this that looks really nice. But it's just one of those things. It's complex and complicated, and due to the complexity of the things going on that you're both dealing with on your own, as well as within the household and within your relationship, going, darling. Thank you for your question. I hope that was helpful. Oh, I love all
mute
this.
myself. All right. You are muted right now.
I was so excited because I was going to say, you the one who muted. And I was on mute.
Tracy says, "Oh, I'm so happy to hear that." All right.
Yes. You got this, girl. You gotta fight for things that we want, right? No matter what it is. If things get difficult, we fight for it because we know that it's right for us.
And Dreamtime says, "Hello, my first time here. You all look amazing." Well, thank you, Dreamtime.
Thank you.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, and I feel bad because I did do all the makeup, but I need to let Prairie know. This part, these are stickers. I am not that talented. I feel bad because I was like, what if she thought? No, I had to tell her.
1, 2, 3.
And here I thought they were real rubies.
Had them tattoo grafted into my face.
Because this is a real spider on my face. It's real. It's just dead.
I know I want to eat it. I am a demon.
You are. No, it's my pet spider. Goes everywhere with me.
That's very cute. That's awesome.
I love that.
Melissa says, "Oh my God, ouch."
Well.
No, I love that.
Cassidy, we've started a trend of lols instead of LOL.
Yay.
I laugh out loud, but I say lol when you guys are on the screen because it's just being a part of the network here. All right, guys. Make sure we're not advertising ourselves, guys, unless you are a part of My Psychic Connection and telling people to go to mypsychicconnection.com where you can sign up and get 3 free minutes in your chance to talk to multiple psychics on the network. There's more psychics on there than you guys realize. So check it out, mypsychicconnection.com. Sign up and get your 3 free minutes today. Also, if you guys are a psychic and you're looking for a nice platform to join, go ahead and join My Psychic Connection. If you're looking to get it on the radio, iHeartRadio, or here on the network, go ahead and go to send an email to mypsychicconnection@gmail.com. There's 17 emails just ran through my head. And you guys can sign up that way and get your chance to audition for the show, as we've got new shows coming up and a whole new platform that we're being a part of. So guys, please respect the network, okay? All right, we're going to keep it going, and I'm going to take the next reading. Who do I got? Who do I have? All right. We've got Adam. Adam says, do you see me having a good time on my trip next week? I'm contemplating going or not. Thank you. So, Adam, when it comes down to your situation and it comes down to you going on this trip, it is most definitely needed. It is a trip that you need to go on. And yes, will you have a good time? But here's the but. If you are constantly thinking about the things you've walked away from for that moment, you will not have a good time. It will be stress. It will be worry. It will be everything that you don't want it to be. So put the business cap aside. Put the homework aside. Put the housework aside. Put everything aside. You need a break. You need a moment of freedom. You need this in your life. But you cannot have that good time if you're too busy about what's happening outside of the network. Okay? So I want you to think about what a great time this ship's going to be. What we're going to do on this trip? What am I going to drink? What am I going to eat? What am I going to wear? What kind of fun am I going to have? Am I going to dance? Am I going to go walk the beaches? What am I going to do? But Adam, you really need to focus on the trip and what is ahead of you, what's fun for you. But thinking about work, thinking about your home life, thinking about all these other things you've got going in your life will deter you from having a great time. You do need this break. Adam says, I do need a break. It's just a lot of energy. But when you're doing that and you're having that kind of energy, it's a different kind of energy. It's not the energy you need to go to work with. It's not the energy you need to take care of your household. It's not the energy you need to make money. This energy is fun. It is going to lift your spirit. It is definitely going to make things a little bit easier at home for you. So don't put yourself in a bind where you're constantly thinking about everything else. Go have that fun. Everybody needs to have fun. All work and no play makes you a very, very dull boy. All right. We all need that time. And Squirrel, you are muted.
I said, crack. I said, Wendy, I'm home. Sorry.
I don't get the reference. Is that from the
Shining. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yes.
Ah.
It does. And Adam says, I will go. Good. It's to Disney, and I'm good. Oh, yes. That's a lot of churros. 30
Yes.
That's a lot of churros.
Woo!
Back a churro budget. That's awesome.
Do it all at once, Adam. That, to me, I hear upset stomach, and you're not going on any other rides.
Lexi says, damn, we should have started a drinking game. Take a sip every time Squirrel is muted.
I'll be hammered.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
Emma says, I'm so jealous. I want to go to Disney World. Laugh out loud. And Adam says, you got to try all the flavors. Come on. Well, don't do it all at once. That's what I'm saying. We want to have a good time, not a stomach ache.
Awesome.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself.
Oh, gosh, yeah. So many
I did
flavors.
not know that.
So many flavors. Guys, we're having so much fun. And I wish this could go on for the whole night. But, guys, we have come to the moment where the emoji contest is going to be announced here in just a second. And Christy says, I'm heading to sleep. I got to catch the replay for the rest of the show. Thank you so much, love. You are so welcome, Christy. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, make sure we're hitting that like, subscribe. We're doing all the things. That way our channel grows and you guys get to see all of our content as it comes out. Remember, we are going to be going back to live shows every day of the week. So get ready for that. We've got some pop-up shows coming up. So get ready. We've got so much in store for you guys. So much in store for you guys. But tonight's winner of the emoji contest is
Drum roll.
Emma. Emma, congratulations. You are tonight's winner. I know we usually put it on the screen, but remember, we're dealing with some new stuff here. So and Haley says, thank you for answering my question. I didn't even realize you answered it earlier. You are so welcome. Haley, you are so welcome. And Emma says, yay, thank you. Well, thank you for all those beautiful emojis, Emma. And we're going to start us off. Of course, Squirrel is going to jump in, and let's see what she's got for you.
I'm very disappointed that I don't get to lip sync for you anymore.
Oh, well, you can do it now. That way you can still do it. But I felt like if I talked over you as you're doing it right now, we might have a conflict like we've had in the past. I figured I'd bring that up since it did happen on a Halloween show.
That was so much fun. All right, Emma.
Jay never hurt anybody.
I got Bound for Boundaries for you. And on her head, it says private, no entry. And on her chest, it says restricted area, keep out. And what this means is you have got to stop telling everybody everything. And Emma says, yay, Squirrel is my favorite. I love you too, girl. But there are people you can trust with everything in your heart and all of your ideas. And then there are people who are going to steal your ideas and call them their own, or stomp on your heart and break your heart just to do it. So start paying attention and start trusting your intuition on who you can trust, because the sooner you put those boundaries up against the people who can hurt you, not against everybody, there are people you can trust, but the sooner, she says, right, basically don't self-sabotage by telling everyone my plans. Absolutely. And I feel like this is coming up for a very strong reason. I feel like you've been sabotaged very recently, an idea stolen from a friend, and it broke your heart. So start paying attention to the people around you. Not everybody is as good as you believe them to be. And that was the hardest lesson I ever had to learn, honey. So I understand. I'm going to pass you on. I love you.
Okay, Emma Rose, congratulations on being tonight's emoji winner. Now, the first card I have for you is Roots. This is a dark card that I've chosen. It's Earth and Bone, and I've chosen this for you. Well, not chosen, I've drawn it for you because it is time for you. You know, you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, Emma Rose. I know that. And it's time for you now to look at the roots that you want to plant for yourself. You know, this card is about roots of tradition, ancestry, legacy. But not every ancestral thing that we have in our lineage, not every past thing that is part of our family or our connection necessarily has to move with us into the future. And the message for you is to reflect. The other card I have is reflection, and it is time for you to reflect on what traditions, what from your past that's come from family, that's come from what you've grown up with, that you can let go of and keep the good stuff, keep the stuff that works for you. I have a feeling that you have a tendency to hang on to the negative. You have a tendency to hang on to what's happened in the past that hasn't been good, and you're still living it as though it's in the present. So this card is saying it is time to grow your own roots, create that own strength of the oak tree yourself by looking at the past, letting go of what is no longer working for you, bringing what works with you, bringing the positive outlook, and then growing those roots to create your own future traditions, to create your own future way forward. That is so important, but it's going to take you time, and that's where reflection comes into play. And with it being Halloween, Emma Rose says, I'm gradually learning to let go of the past and to rewrite my future. Yes, but you need to do it from your heart, not your head. You overanalyze things, Emma Rose, with that Gemini energy. This is time to bring your conscious awareness down into your heart and look from there. Look at that reflection. And Halloween or Samhain is a perfect time to look in the mirror, to look into the dark aspects and see what you can let go of, because there is a lot that you are still hanging on to, but you don't need to. Plant those roots and grow your own strong oak tree that is you out in the world. And I'm going to pass you on to Cassidy.
Hello, my darling. So congratulations on being our emoji contest winner. So how do you feel about grave robbing, my dear? That's the first question I have for you. So I have a couple of neat cards here. The first one I have got it's got an entity with wings, and it is being attacked by 3 lions. Okay, that's no good, because then in the next card, we see that this entity is now buried under the ground, and the lions, or the people left over, are dancing over the burial. What does that all mean? Well, what I need to talk about is, because actually, even you just said in your comment there, is that you're trying to bury the past and work towards your future. But what I am seeing here as a message for you to consider right now is that there are certain parts of you that were, for lack of a better word, beat down or beat out of you, or that there have been people who have tore down and tore apart certain parts of yourself, your expression, who you authentically are. And it feels like trying to bury everything from the past is also soaking up some parts of you that they don't need to be laid to rest right now. She says, yes, very true. So that's one thing. How do you feel about grave robbing, my dear? Because there are certain things that you did not necessarily, you weren't the one that put them in the ground, but you are now being called or being asked to dig them back up for yourself. And I liked that energy was talking about establishing your roots and things like that, because we're going back into who you authentically are, certain parts of your expression that feel like if you go forward with a clean slate, that's beautiful, but there are parts of you that really need to come back. They got judged and they got buried, and they are going to be useful moving forward. Emma says, that is why I got drunk at my friend's party, was to avoid getting judged for not being cool enough or fitting in with everyone else. Lol. Yeah. My heart goes out to you, my dear. And I mean that it's something that it's a very solitary and very lonely journey when you are figuring out who you are, because it's important that it's not defined by anyone else, or that we are looking for reflections in other people to find our own self-worth. So it's a beautiful time right now. We're heading into the darker part of the year to do a little bit more soul searching, to look at parts of you that you've maybe said goodbye to, that you may want to consider resurrecting, because there's some beautiful parts of you that deserve to live on, my dear. So that is what I've got for you, and I'll pass you on over to Journey.
All right. So, Emma, to add to what everybody's been saying to you, is you are trying to impress people by being like everyone else. And Emma says, yes, absolutely, Cassidy. So you're trying to be everybody else. Well, everybody else is taken. The only person you can be is yourself, because nobody else can be that person but you. So I want you to realize that there are things about you that are absolutely special. There are things about you that you have a unique talent. Every person has a unique talent. It's finding that unique talent and letting it blossom. But I wanted to add that to what everybody else was saying, because it kind of wraps it all together, because every piece to that puzzle was just given to you. And she says, "Aw, you're going to make me cry, but in a good way. Don't get drunk to avoid judgment. Don't get drunk. Just because someone has an opinion doesn't necessarily make it true. Opinions are like assholes, and everybody's got one. I'm going to tell you, a lot of them stink. So don't worry about what other people have to say or what they think. Do you think that all of these celebrities in the world worry about what, Sally Mae, Jesse, Raphael, whoever thinks? That dress made you look fat. Well, your personality makes you look like an idiot. So, don't worry about those things. Do you know how many times other psychics have tried to cut me down? That's not going to bother me. Because guess what? I'm me, and I'm going to say what I see, not whatever bubblegum bullshit you see. So be yourself. That's the first thing I learned about radio and being out here in the public eye, is I'm going to be me, and that's it. I don't have to listen to your opinion. I actually don't even need your opinion. You need to be true to yourself. Emma says, right, very true. So, with that being said, with the right, very true, let's jump into your focus. Focus. How fitting. How fitting. You need to focus on you. You need to focus on what you want, and you need to jump into it. You need to jump into it. She says, I knew who the real me is. I just need to summon her. You don't. You don't need a Ouija board. You don't need a candle. You don't need nothing. All you got to do is be yourself. There is no summoning her. There's no doing anything. As a matter of fact, let her take over. Let her take over. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. Stop worrying about, because you are unique and you're a great person. And that's what you need to know about yourself. If you feel that you're doing things wrong, ask yourself, why do you feel that you're doing these things wrong? Are you doing it wrong because everybody else did it? Are you doing it for the right reasons? Just depends. Letting go is your next card. Let those opinions go, honey. Like I said, opinions are like assholes, and everybody's got one. You don't need to hear it. You don't need to worry about it. Emma says, thank you. That truly means a lot. Listen, without haters, if you don't have haters on your page or your social media or somewhere, you ain't doing anything right. Trust me, I've been doing this for a really long time, and I've literally watched people come on board on this network, rip off what we've done here to go do it on their own, and it fails. They don't realize the work that it takes to do the things that we do here, how much planning it takes, how much goes into it financially. They don't realize all of the things, all the factors, the contracts, everything. The same with you, Emma. They don't know what it's like to be you. They don't know what it takes for you to get up in the morning. They don't know who you are because you have not let the world see who you are. Are you quirky? Absolutely. Are you funny? Absolutely. Are you a happy person? Absolutely. Are you a sad person? Yes, you are. Why? Because you're freaking human. You're allowed to have every single one of those emotions, and you're allowed to be able to move forward. Take those emotions, because each one of those emotions, whether it be happy, sad, mad, upset, whatever the emotion is, it has something for you to learn. Take that into consideration. All right. By letting go and focusing, you're going to find yourself with none other than strength. You want to find passion, you want to find love, you want to chase your dreams. You can't do it without Emma. You can't do it without Emma. So stop trying to be everyone else's puppet and be yourself. Because guess what? At the end of the day, that's what's going to bring you success. You want to know why things have failed for you? Because you're too busy trying to be everybody else and you're not being yourself. And she says, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Just do you. No one does you better than you do. That can be taken in the wrong way and can be funny. So you can use that. I'll let you use that. But know that we love you here. We're always going to help you realize some of the things that we let slip by. That's why we have close friends. That's why we have great mentors and great spiritual advisors. Honey, this has been absolutely amazing. And I've had a blast being here. And she put, okay, awesome, laugh out loud. Be you. You know how to reach out to me, girl. You know how to do it. Hit me up. What's up? All right. For all of you that don't know how to get in touch with me, Squirrel, Cassidy, or Energy, you guys can go to mypsychicconnection.com and set up a call with us on the website. Also, if you'd like to get in touch with Energy, go to journeyryanlive.com. Write us a message and we will set up a video chat with you and Energy. So that way you guys can do a video conference reading that way. All right. As for their scheduling purposes for Energy. So hers is a little different, but still get what you're looking for. All right. My wings are telling me it's time to fly.
Yes.
My wings are telling me it's time to fly. So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys get your chance to say goodbye to everybody for tonight. But don't worry, next week we will have a pop-up show. So keep your eyes out on the YouTube channel because we are definitely going to be announcing who it's going to be. I'm leaving it to be a surprise. It might be a surprise for the psychics too. Girl, what would you like to say?
All right, everybody. For those of you who didn't see the ghosts in my eyes, there, you see them? They're ghosties in my eyeballs. I love these contacts. Anyway, thank you guys for spending Halloween with us. This is now my favorite holiday of the whole year, and it started when I could spend time with you guys and dress up. I haven't dressed up in years until I started with my psychic connection. You guys spending this night with us was so amazing. We love you guys. I miss you guys, and I can't wait till we are back in 2025 seeing you guys every single night. You guys be kind to yourselves, and I love you. Bye.
Oh, look, I've had such a good time here tonight with everyone. I love doing these combination shows. And Joni, thank you so much for doing all this for us, because without you, none of this would be happening. And of course, it wouldn't be happening without you in the audience. So thank you for being here. Many, many Samhain or Halloween blessings to you. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, many Beltane blessings to you. And may your magic keep wafting out into the world.
Ooh.
Wonderful. Yeah, thanks everyone for being here tonight. This has been such a wonderful time. It was great to come back after a little break there, but I'm very excited to see where this channel is going. We are growing and we are so excited to be offering a whole bunch of cool new things here on My Psychic Connection. So stay tuned. We will all be back around, and have a wonderful rest of your Halloween. We will see you guys soon.
All right, guys, this has been absolutely amazing, beautiful. I'm here with these wonderful women that I work with, so many beautiful souls, all the people that we're able to do readings for and touch their hearts. We're so glad that we get to be here with you guys. You guys make this happen, and we're so thankful for that. You guys don't know how much we appreciate you guys coming each and every day. I know a lot of you do come in here and you'll ask a question and then you'll come back the next day and talk to somebody else, and we just love you guys being here, and we love that you guys support us, and we just appreciate each and every one of you each and every day. And guys, like I said, we've got so much great content, as Cassidy said too. We've got great content coming for you guys, and we've got some cool new things. You're going to be able to see a show coming up soon with myself and Swirl. There is the astrology breakdown coming back, the dream interpretation show coming back, an interview show coming back for psychics that are not just here, but on other platforms as well, who will be joining us, having a great time, talking about themselves and letting you know how you're going to be able to get in contact with them. So it's going to be an absolutely amazing time. We've got so many more shows. We've got some comedy shows coming up, which is going to be on Streaming Star Network, which the name of the YouTube channel will be changing to, guys. So the name of the YouTube channel will be called Streaming Star Network. So that way you guys aren't going, who the hell is this? It's us. Don't worry. It's still us. We're just growing as a corporation and business, but My Psychic Connection will still be under My Psychic Connection Network. So, all right, guys, I appreciate everyone. Ladies, this has been absolutely amazing.
This has been so
wonderful.
Yes, thanks for having us.
Yes.
It's been so much fun. To everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we say thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. And guys, we will be seeing you in the weeks ahead. So check out and see who's on next week. Because, again, leave it in a mystery. Have a beautiful night, everybody. We'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Bye.